to go over the basics of coin collecting. My father recently became the merit badge counselor for this badge and is planning on offering a group activity of completing this merit badge over the summer. Our family got into coin collecting because my older brother Franklin liked to look for meteor pennies and other rare coins. We used to take all of the non-wheat cents back to the bank until we discovered the pre-1982 cents were made of copper, a valuable material. Since then, we have saved all our pre-82 cents. We were on Nightline and other news programs about this. I, myself, have my own collection of pennies, both U.S. and Canadian, as well as nickels. My Lincoln penny collection is a 100% wild find collection, meaning all of the coins I have were found in circulation and not purchased. I have found coins going back to 1909. I'm only missing 17 coins to a complete collection. One of them, the 1909 SVDB, is worth over $800. We have also, we know of someone who found one in circulation last year. We have also, as a family, filled a Roosevelt dime collection from circulation. Dimes, quarters, and half dollars used to be made of silver and are worth about 18 times face value, meaning that a silver dime is worth $1.80 today. We have found many silver dimes by looking through bags of dimes purchased from banks off of the coin counters. My father would like to talk a little bit about the basement of coins, and then we will be available after the meeting for any questions you might have about starting a collection. And we have a 1943 steel penny for everyone who is here to help you start your own coin collection. Super rare. During World War II, the pennies were made of steel so the copper could be used for the war.
So I wanted to do a little talk about debasement of coins. Has anybody ever heard of a thing called Gresham's Law? Joel, child, anybody in here? Is anybody familiar with Gresham's Law? Do you know what Gresham's Law is? Theodore, you want to tell me what Gresham's Law is?
Bad money drives out good money.
And where it goes back to is clear back in the time of Shakespeare, is with gold coins. If you look at most coins of higher value have reading on it, little cuts in it there. The reason why they put reading on it is people would used to take their knives and they would peel the gold off and make the coin smaller so then they could sell the gold and still have the value in the coin. And so if you were going to buy something or other, and let's say, I was going to buy this book from you here, and you would say, that's going to be $5. Well, I'd look in my pocket and I would find the $5 coin that was missing the most gold that had been peeled off of it down to the smallest amount because it was worth the least there. And so you would save the ones that were the bigger coins and you try to lose the smaller coins. Well, every country, like if you go clear back even to Roman times, when Rome first started, their coins were 100% silver, and by the time Rome fell, they were down to 2% silver. Because what happened is they debased the money. Our money used to be called a commodity money. Does anybody know what a commodity is in here? Start with the scouts. Do you know what a commodity is?
Silver, iron, copper, anything that can be useful.
Right, and wheat and coal and anything that can be used. And so American money used to be made out of nickel, copper, silver, and gold. Well, we've went so far downhill that pennies are now made out of zinc. And to show you how much our money has went downhill too is it costs the government to make a zinc penny, it costs them 2 cents. So for every penny that's in your pocket, our government spent twice the value of the coin. To show an example, see this penny right here? That's a 200-year-old American penny. And here's the current size of an American penny. So you can see how much we've lost over the years there. What's that? Right here. And so also other countries in the world like Canada, their coins used to be made out of nickel. And the Canadian government actually goes and has a thing called the Alloy Recovery Program, where they take all their coins there, like the companies like Brinks and Coinstar and stuff, where they actually pull all the nickel out, and then they demonetize it, take the value of it being money out of it, and they actually send it to the United States to be melted down and sold on the world economy to make more money out of their money because it's lost so much value. And so it's sort of sad to see how much we've lost in the value of money. But how we got into coin collecting, how Theodore was mentioning this, is my eldest son Franklin there has some delays and he likes looking for wheat ear pennies. So we were buying tons and tons of wheat ear pennies there. And we used to, once he'd find the wheat ear penny, by the way, if you're not familiar with it, on Lincoln pennies on the back, used to have wheats on them. And in 1909, the Lincoln penny came out for the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Then in 1959, they changed it back to a memorial on it for the 150th anniversary. 2009 has 4 different backs because it was his 200th birthday. And then in 2010, they went to a Union Shield on the back. So Franklin liked going through all of these things and all these pennies, and he's actually found 14 Indian head pennies. And you know, here we are in 2013. Between 2010 and 2013, he's found these Indian head cents, which you'd think would be impossible to find a 100-year-old coin. But I think what happens is these people get them as gifts, and then they are broke, and they go down to Coinstar, or someone steals something, goes down to Coinstar, and sells them. Well, then we later found out that people on eBay, believe it or not, will pay you $150 for $100 of 1982 and below pennies. So you can get, you know, 1.5 cents for each penny. So we ended up saving a bunch of these, joined this website called Real Cent where people post all their finds, and by happenstance we actually had Nightline come out from New York, and they did a story on how bad pennies are and how people sell pennies. So we ended up on Nightline, and then they ended up putting on Good Morning America, and then they ended up putting on ABC News with Diane Sawyer, all on saving pennies. And so anyways, it's a neat thing to do, and like I say, afterwards we'll be available to show off some of the coins that we have. And also we have a steel penny for adults and children who'd like to have a Scout's hand their parents if anybody wants to have a steel cent. Super rare. Super rare. Thank you.